For me, criminology isn't just the study of crime, it's the study of everything surrounding crime, and it's the study of injustice, whoever is the cause and whatever is the cause of that injustice. Criminology is not just about looking at crimes perpetrated by people living in poverty. Crimes are also perpetrated by powerful agents in society and by institutions, and it's really important that as citizens, wherever we are citizens, that we understand those really key aspects of the world.
As a society, we tend to take the simplistic option at thinking, well, we can just police our way out of this. And I think criminology and understanding the causes of crime, and as you say, the societal issues, that's the really tricky bit that we have to deal with. And so I think the more people who have an intelligent understanding of what drives criminality, one, it helps to inform broader society, but two, I hope that in turn drives a better understanding of actually how we can fix these things.
The thing I enjoy most about studying criminology would be the fact that I'm quite a curious person, so I like to know why things happen, and knowing the kind of the external and internal reasons for people's behaviours is just really fascinating to me.
I chose to study criminology at Cumbria because in a previous life I was a nurse within the prison system, and we saw the detention, release and rehabilitation of people, and I wanted to find out more about the criminal justice system that actually puts people within the prison system itself.
Criminology, I think, is a really good base, and especially for sort of policing, and if people are interested in policing, it just gives that wider understanding of actually what motivates. So in terms of the courses that the university put on criminology is definitely, right up there in terms of actually getting that understanding, and especially with those that are wanting to come into policing, it gives them a good base.
The University of Cumbria is a perfect place to come for you if you're someone who wants to sit and work in quite an intimate space and really get into in-depth conversations about crime and other topic areas. And if you want to have lecturers who understand your interests and who will genuinely try to incorporate your interests into the study of criminology, then I think University of Cumbria is the perfect place for you.
Hello everyone, today we are honored to have Gary Slater with us here today, the Principal Lecturer in Policing and Criminology. Alright, so maybe he will share with us a little bit about the criminology program that is offered in University of Cumbria. Alright, so Mr. Gary, maybe you can start by introducing yourself a little bit to all of us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Melissa. Yeah, my name's Gary Slater. I am the Principal Lecturer for Policing, Criminology and Security at the University of Cumbria. I'm also responsible for the degree apprenticeships, policing degree apprenticeships that we do in the south of the country with Sussex, Surrey and Hampshire Constabulary. So we have a significant policing pedigree, and in amongst all that we have our criminology and security programs as well. My background, I've been with the university for about 2 years now, but before that I was a senior police officer with Cumbria Constabulary with 30 years experience. So I'm
wow.
So yeah, I came from policing straight into the university to try and give something back to the local community. So and our team, Melissa, is very much like that. It's a mix of academics, so people like me that have worked in the security industry, that have worked in policing, but our criminology team is literally people with academic background and that rigor from as far afield as Poland, Nigeria, the UK, Namibia. So we're quite a diverse group within what is a small department, but very, very diverse. We've been teaching criminology since 2008, when this part of the university was opened up. So so we've got a significant pedigree in that area.
Yeah. I can see that the team is highly experienced. That means you come from the force, whereby you come into the education system. Wow. So maybe a little bit personal, but which do you think is rather challenging for you, Gary? Would you share, since you were in the force before and now you're teaching, so it's a whole different industry. But can you just share with us a little bit on which you find more challenging, teaching students or actually being in the force?
They both had their very different challenges, Melissa, but so many similarities as well. So as a senior police officer, I'm really used to managing good people that want to work really hard, and that's really similar across the two organizations. I guess the bit that does catch me out is the change in pace. So in policing, we had to respond really quickly. So if we had a critical incident, then we needed to get on with it and deal with it as quickly and as effectively as possible. I guess in academia, things are a bit slower to happen. So that can be a challenge in itself. But I think the best part that I've really enjoyed is working with the students and the staff. That there's just nothing like it when you at the moment we're just going through our process of awarding the grades to our final students, and when you see people, their hard work being rewarded, I mean that's just tremendous. Enjoy it.
All right. May I ask how long has criminology has been taught in the University of Cumbria?
Yeah, well, when the university was established, so it's actually been around for quite a long time in different guises, if you like. But the criminology was first brought into the university in 2008, at the same time as we were teaching policing as well.
I see. Can you let us know what are some of the advantages of this criminology degree?
Yeah, well, criminology is the study of crime, but it's not only that; it's the study of everything surrounding crime. So, yeah, our students have to understand societal issues, and how society influences individuals and groups. What drives criminality? So when students get that understanding, then they're able to jump ahead and try and prevent some of that crime, some of those, and prevent people from becoming involved in crime, which is the biggie. So in that regard, the students really have to have a good understanding of social justice and to be able to influence it.
I see. Besides actually joining the police force upon achieving their degree, what other professions does a criminology degree can do for a student?
Okay, yeah. So, like you said, policing runs hand in glove with criminology, but so does the wider criminal justice sector, not just in our country, but in your own and throughout the world. So criminologists are heavily involved in working in prisons, heavily involved in probation services. In fact, we have really good relationships with third sector organisations, so charities who are specifically involved in working with offenders to try and rehabilitate them so that they don't commit crime and don't get involved in crime. Then the other side to that is criminologists are also hugely beneficial to victim care and victim support, and to those organisations that are dedicated to that. On the commercial side, on the commercial sector, the skills that criminologists build are hugely attractive to commercial organisations. Those, within their own security and safety side of the business, but also looking outwards for those businesses as well. So it is a very attractive program for employers, and it certainly gives our students the skills that makes them highly employable anywhere, not just here, but internationally.
Wow. From your explanation, I believe that if you dive into criminology, there's a wide range of opportunities available for our students, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. So in your thoughts, Gary, what do you think about the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, for especially in terms of criminology degree and the job opportunities available for the graduates? in
Well,
time?
well, yeah. There's no doubt that COVID has impacted across
Yeah.
the globe,
Yeah.
but crime has changed. Certainly, I can talk with experience and that academic rigor, if you like, in terms of the UK and that impact of COVID. So because there were less people out and about, because people weren't mingling and weren't able to mingle the way that they have, so things like antisocial behaviour changed. The crimes, street crimes, volume crimes, in terms of robberies, in terms of burglaries, those things changed quite significantly. But the reality was that criminals and most importantly organised crime groups, the OCGs that we call them, they started focusing more on online crime and the likes. Now the reality is, within our program, cyber security, cyber, if you like, runs as a golden thread through criminology, through into our master's program in criminology. So our students have to have a really good grounding in that cyber aspect. Because that crime has changed, then the students must focus on what's current and what's happening now. So I guess that's one of the big impacts from COVID, is that move to online. So in terms of fraud and those type of offences, and our students really have to have a good understanding of what's happening. So who's doing that? Who are they doing it to? And what can they do to try and then prevent that? So, and that's what these organisations that we're talking about, so the criminal justice sector, commercial sector, they're all focusing on that. So that, if you like, the opportunities remain there for people to be able to get involved in that and do something positive about it.
Okay. So basically, the University of Cumbria's degree program in criminology is already available in Vision College, Malaysia. Would you be able to share with us what is unique about the program and what the audience should know about the program? Okay.
So for the University of Cumbria, our focus is on people, it's on the place, and it's on partnerships, and that's what we've got with Vision College. So and it's that real key focus. So in terms of the people, that's on our students and our staff. In terms of the place, that's our localities, but also now moving this international in the way that we have. So we're a widening participation university, and a number of the students that we have on criminology and on our courses have never been, their families have never been to university. So they are the first people to come to university from their families. And that's hugely significant in terms of the diversity of our student population. So now, with the partnership that we have with Vision, our student diversity for both yourselves and for us, it explodes, if you like, in a really positive way. So that diversity of thought, that bringing it from the local, so Cumbria in Malaysia, now national, now international, that can only help. That can only help our students, and it can only help our staff as well, because there are so many opportunities that come from us working together.
Yes, true. It actually builds us up to a better relationship with people out there socially, and also in a global range, I believe.
Absolutely.
So Gary, what advice would you give to actually prospective students who are actually interested in this criminology program?
I mean, for the students, it's to bring that inquiring mind. It's to have a look at the website and see exactly what it is that we are offering by working in partnership together. So this is something that's unique, that people won't get this anywhere else. So if that's important to them, then this is what they should be looking at. Check out the detail. Does it match up what they thought it would give them? And I'm hoping that it'll actually give them way more than than they were expecting. So for us, it's that inquiring mind. It's that commitment to not just the study, because Cumbria are a small, intimate university. So we know our students by first name. They know us. We know their backgrounds. They know how we operate. We'd like it to be exactly the same for our students from Vision College, so that we get to know each other, so that we have that opportunity for exchange. So why shouldn't our students across here be coming across to do a year with you, or likewise the same? How can our lecturers develop in exactly the same way? So those are real exciting opportunities that you won't get from any other criminology opportunity.
All right. Is there any special requirements for students or prospective students who would like to join the program?
No, there aren't. Melissa, just talking about that, inquiring minds, that the most successful students are not always the ones that at school are the most capable. The most successful students at higher education are those that come in with a commitment to learn, a commitment to experience the whole of the university culture, and those people that have that ability to be able to plan and prepare how they're going to go ahead. So making sure that they know what they need to do academically to be a success, but also they take that advantage and that opportunity, or the advantage of the opportunities that are available to them from learning from others, from meeting other peers and colleagues and the like. So that's all we ask for.
All right. Okay. Looks like we have already reached the end of our session for today. Thank you, Gary, for your time. So for students or people who are interested to actually join the criminology degree program, you can always head on to our website, www.visioncollege.edu.my, and drop us a message, and the course counselors will get back to you. All right.
Thanks so much. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Thank you, Gary.